Hotel today in Interior Worlds. I have been looking forward to playing the hotel level because hotels are some of my favorite liminal spaces, and I really enjoyed this one. But it was on the shorter side, so this video is a bit shorter than I normally do. But I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it anyway. As usual with the Interior Worlds videos, I'm doing a voiceover on top of some footage that I pre-recorded, so we'll get some mic brushing as well. But why don't we go ahead and jump into the hotel. Okay. So here we are in the hotel, and we have a long and kind of creepy hallway stretching out in front of us. I just quickly spin around to check for anything behind, and we can actually look out of the windows and see a load of cars parked up, but we don't actually meet anyone else in this hotel. Well, not any other humans at least. There are a couple of difficult to understand photos. They're very pixelated, but I think I see a cat and a dog there, and maybe a person, I'm not sure. But we're gonna move on through to the first anomaly in the foyer, in the lobby. We'll snap a picture and we'll check it out as well. Although this one's pretty obvious. There's a black mark quite close to us in that photo. Just spinning around again in case there's anything cool going on. We've got like a cool kind of alpine, I guess, lodge style lobby here, and some nice framing as well. So I think I'm gonna snap a quick photo for the thumbnail. That'll do. I think that'll be a good one. But let's see what's going on in this creepy old hotel. There are a couple of ways we can go. But first I figure I should check in and there's a scary old corner there behind the desk. It's not an anomaly that we're looking for, but I figure I should take a quick picture. And we'll head on through to left or right. We pick left. Our left. I really enjoyed this level overall. Some of my, I mentioned in the intro, but some of my favorite liminal spaces, both in pictures. We have a vending machine full of snacks here, by the way, so I pick one up for the journey. Some of my favorite liminal spaces in pictures and in real life as well are empty hotels. When you're wandering through the lobbies late at night and there's no one about, and you get these empty seats and everything. I think it's so ever since the airport level. While I was playing this one, I was constantly expecting a kind of shadow creature to walk down the across the end of hallways as I'm walking down them. I'm pretty sure we don't actually find any of those though. We do have a nice calming photo and a TV with an odd news segment. About Lance Bud, I think. I actually sit and watch this whole thing, just in case there's like an Easter egg or an achievement. There wasn't. It was just a new segment. We'll snap a quick photo, but I'll skip ahead so you don't need to watch it all as well. Not much goes on. In fact, I'm not sure if it's like a real one. It seems like a real segment. Sorry, it's Burt Lance. I made someone up there, but I just checked out online, and Burt Lance is a real person, or was a real person. He was an American businessman who served as director of the Office of Management and Budget under President Jimmy Carter in 1977. In case you're wondering, so it was a news segment about Burt Lance, and also a load of missing children in, I think, a place called Climax Springs, Missouri. It was odd. It was very liminal in itself because it was completely out of context. But enough about that. We have started to wander around the rest of the hotel. And there's a couple more photos here and a pretty grubby looking stairwell. But I do spot just on the wall there an alien head, which tells us that there is an alien nearby. We'll shift those cones out of the way and sneak on up to this little fella. This little guy, just a little guy here. And we'll snap a quick photo of him before he leaves. I'm just gonna do some jumping around in this stairwell to see if I can maybe worm my way up, but it seems pretty secure. So we're gonna have to head back out. Oddly, there is a chair pointing directly out the window to a couple of parked cars. Pretty liminal. I kind of felt like if I stared out the window long enough, I might see like a car door open or someone step out, but I didn't stay long enough to check. Here we have found ourselves in a long corridor with an anomaly in the middle. So we'll snap a picture and check it out. Here we go. It's a bit of a black mark on the corner there. A couple times I remember when I was playing, a couple times as I had to walk down one of these long corridors, I had to kind of take a deep breath to muster up the courage to walk on down. Again, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 95% sure there wasn't anything that jumped out. We have another anomaly here in front of a spooky looking door with police tape. This door rattles, I think, when we walk up to it, and we can hear someone shuffling about inside. Do you hear that? Creaking floorboards. we find some film, which gives us a new filter. We have the sepia, one of those. It's vintage and it looks pretty cool. So I snap a quick photo of the doorway. Before trying some of the walls to see if I can push them down or sneak on through, but for now we'll head on back. Here is the exit. So once we're finished with the level, we'll come back here. But we still have 9 more anomalies to snap a picture of. We're gonna have to head back past the creepy door, giving it a wide berth, and back down the corridor. But nothing spooky here. We can just walk straight on through. There was a section in the airport level where, when we did some backtracking after picking up some keys, after that, so we'd already been down some corridors once, and like the second time, something jumped out. Well, it didn't jump out, it ominously walked across the corridor. But nothing like that happens in this level. And again, don't worry. I will not only make sure that you are aware of anything that might be spooky, I will make sure that you are nice and safe. I will make sure that you are nice and safe and sound. Here's a broken down elevator, or lift though, that I take a quick picture of. Bathrooms are always pretty scary. There tends to be ghosts and things in bathrooms, but thankfully these ones are locked down. This door creeps me out. Again, it's got like police tape that's been cut in front of it, and loads of those odd black stains. I wander on up and take a peek through, but there doesn't seem to be anything going on, and we can't open up the door. So we'll take a picture with a quick freeze. We'll take a picture for the archive. That's some funny timing with one of the freezes straight into a pretty cool photo, if I do say so myself. We're gonna check out this fire exit stairwell though. I need to be looking out for some keys, so while I'm poking my head around that luggage cart, I find a secret area underneath the stairs where we can put a tape. I'm wondering if maybe this luggage belongs to that room, so I'll drop it off for them just to be helpful. When we find the tape in this level, we know where to bring it. It's going to be this stairwell. We'll head on up though. Up to the top floor. See what's going on here. Now as we walk in here, we can hear some running in our left ear. Again, it creeped me out, but nothing happens. Did you catch that? That one creeped me out quite badly. So all the while I was exploring this top level, I thought for sure I was going to see something sprint towards me. Worlds. When I first started playing, here we go, take a deep breath and walk on down. When I first started playing, I was really looking for the kind of more of the liminal side of things, where you get the odd sense of calm from being in an empty area where nothing's happening and you can spend as long as you like outside of the world. We're just coming into one of the rooms and it looks pretty fancy, although it's quite spacious, which is a good thing. But there's not much going on, just a big old space with a couple of beds. We do have another anomaly here of some shadow in the bathroom. We'll head in and check it out now. Another filter. Yeah, I really enjoy interior worlds, and it does give me some degree of liminality, if that's a word. But what I really want is a game that just leans into the liminal space more than the horror. I think Interior Worlds is one of the better ones I've found. We just have a quick freeze there. And this is our new filter. It's a circle with an arrow pointing to it. Like one of those kind of clickbait YouTube thumbnails, or the "oh my gosh, did you spot this?" Which I think is really funny, so we use it a couple of times here. The anomaly here I didn't see. I can't make out what it was. I wonder whether maybe what I did spot though, you saw there was the alien on the door, so we're gonna head on over. I wonder if maybe if we took the photo from the other side of the room, if we would have saw something, but this is the same news segment, but we have found the alien, and let's see if we can take a nice photo of him. Just need to get the focal length right and line him up. Perfect. We did also find a set of keys in this room, so we're going to be able to unlock something. But just back to what I was saying, I think Interior Worlds is one of the better ones where there hasn't really been any like jump scares or anything. We saw those shadow creatures in the airport level so far, which are creepy. They're creepy. But what I really want is like a liminal space game where they're just full stop. There's nothing. There's no creepy things. So we can just enjoy the atmosphere and get some good ASMR in there. But I still really do like Interior Worlds, and I do actually have a couple of Gmod maps that I really want to check out in a video, because I think so far Gmod has been the game that I've found does it the best. The liminal spaces with no monsters, so keep an eye out for that. Anyway, the top floor has been creepy so far. Hopefully my rambling has managed to keep you nice and calm. But we're going to take another picture of an anomaly here. It's a dim photo, but I think we can see the anomaly just on the door there. Just in front of the door. We have the blue keys, and I'm pretty sure they open up is thinking that as we go to leave the room, something's going to be in front of the door and we're going to be kind of forced to see it. Don't worry. Don't worry. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Nothing shows up. We do have 3 things here though. Another anomaly. A set of red keys and an ominous hole in the side of the room here. There, do you see it? We do sneak up to take a photo with flash in case we find anything inside, but it's pretty empty. It's pretty empty. We grab the keys, and I think I was contemplating walking out backwards, but we turn around and we wander on out with nothing to worry about. You have got nothing. Nothing to worry about. While I am here, I am gonna make sure that you are safe. Safe and sound. What I do here as I leave the room though is like a musical sting. And we're gonna wander down this hallway. If you cast your mind back to when we came up onto the top floor, we heard the running in this section. It was on our left as we came in, so it's going to be in this section. So that's what I've got in the back of my mind as I'm wandering around. We do have a pretty liminal corner here with an ice machine and a soft drink machine as well. Drops us a can of something. Which we leave there, and I think that that marks the end of our adventure on the top floor. Although I'm just running around to make sure I didn't miss anything. There was another stairwell that I just wanted to walk down, I think, in case there was anything there. But yeah. See, nothing spooky or scary. Just like I said. So you can trust me, you can trust me when I say there's gonna be nothing spooky. And if there is, I'll make sure that you are aware ahead of time, and I'm gonna be here as well. What we do find down this stairway though is the tape. And we know where it goes as well. It's in the fire exit. The fire stairwell. So not this one, although I do check. It's the one across the hotel. We have come back to this section a couple times now, and I just wanted to make sure there was nothing down that corridor. I'm antsy. When I play this game, it is usually like midnight or past midnight. There's no one else around. The lights are off. And I don't have you to keep me company. So it is kind of spooky for me, but not spooky for you. Hopefully calm and comforting for you. What I do spot though is this newspaper, which says, "Did you lose your keys? 738025. 738025. And I took a picture of this one. I took a picture of that one. Although I didn't find anywhere on this level level to type it in. So I'll have that for the next level, I guess. We do trade a set of red keys for a set of green keys. And the green key is for the door that rattled. The door that rattled. So, I don't have an excuse not to open it. But we're going to head back this way because we have the tape to use. And also a whole section that I haven't gone down yet, just in front of us. We'll do the tape first though. So I'm running back to the fire exit. And we have a quick freeze. Again, I think I've mentioned this every time, but really strangely, the game kind of freezes my recording, which hasn't happened to me in any other game. Occasionally the game freezes itself, like when I take a picture sometimes. Here we've seen this a couple times, it's like a spooky face on the TV there. Yeah, the game freezes sometimes when I take pictures. But occasionally, like just then, when the recording froze, the game itself didn't freeze, I was still running around. We have one of these odd tapes that I'm pretty sure is different. It's been a while since I saw the other ones, but I think this one might be a different tape. It does have an unpleasant whine that runs underneath it though, so I'll make sure that's not too loud for you. But we get a few odd recordings and then the tape cuts. So that's that. We're gonna run on over to that section that we haven't checked out just yet. Just down this corridor on the right. Here we go. Up some stairs. And as we come round the corner, we have a spooky room with a load of tables and chairs. And something that particularly spooked me when I played was, as we came up the stairs, the ambient noises stopped. So we're going to take a picture of this anomaly. It looks like this room. I saw a party hat, so it looks like there's a party going on that we haven't set up for. I don't think I spot anything on this photo. Some odd shapes there, but yeah, as we came up the stairs there, the ambient noises of the hotel just stopped. So it's pretty much silent. It's pretty much silent as I'm playing. Of course you've got my whispers and mic brushing here. But the sound stopped and it spooked me. We're going to carry on up. Now, as we come up here, there is a shadow creature, but it was kind of in the corner. You'll see it run across and up into a window. It's nothing too startling. In fact, I almost missed it when I was playing. There, did you catch it? Did you catch it? I don't think that was too startling. We just happened to walk in on this guy enjoying the kind of like the pool rooms. I actually really liked the atmosphere in here. We have a couple of pools, a couple of anomalies, and overall just a pretty chill time. Apart from that creepy thing that ran across and up into the window, but again, I'm pretty sure we're the intruders here. Another photo without an obvious anomaly. worries, we'll skip that. Although I tried this big pool as well, but still no luck, still no luck. And on top of that, we can't use the diving boards. No worries. I've got my eye on that window where the thing ran up. But don't worry, nothing else happens in this room here. So we're just gonna snap this anomaly. I really like the flashlighting in the photos we take, actually. But I think there's something maybe on one of the deck chairs on the right there. We'll carry on through and check out this section on the left, which is maybe like changing rooms or something. But it's got a tarpaulin covering up an alien. So we'll hop on over around the corner and we found another little friend. I'm gonna whip out the circles and arrows here to do you see him? Do you spot that? You might not see it the first time, but it's right there. It's an alien in the photo. I love that. I think I found it too funny at the time, mainly because I was looking for something to take my mind off of the unease. The pools here have some really cool and chill water sounds. So we're actually just gonna stop in a second and enjoy the sounds. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Just the sounds of water gently lapping at the poolside. But that's pretty much it for this pool area, so we're going to carry on through. Now, be prepared. As we come down these steps, the room has been rearranged. Again, it's nothing too startling, but it's different. It's different. Which again creeped me out, as you can see when I came down here, but someone had just been around and prepared the room for the birthday party that we missed. So all of the chairs have been aligned, the tables have gone missing, and I'm skirting around the outside. I still have that circles filter on. The TV is on, but nothing is showing. It's just an odd glow and some flickering. But I'm sad to have missed the birthday party. Obviously, everyone's left. Everyone's left while we were chilling in the pools. Yeah, not much going on there. But we do have some a banner that says happy with a B missing. Happy birthday, which I think is cool, so I take a quick photo. And we carry on through. That compass that I just flicked out shows us where the last anomaly is. And something. I don't know what. Freezing a bit here. And it scuttles off. It scuttles off. So, I think I try and snap a picture really quick. But I don't quite get it. So, we'll get a nice countdown just to make sure you're prepared on the screen. But, here we go. Whoa. There he was. And there he goes. Nothing on the photo, of course. I missed it. Wasn't quite prepared enough. But we have another short freeze as I make my way over to the running shower and turn it off. Something odd was going on in this room. Of course, there's a ring of chairs around a lamp and an anomaly for us to take a photo of. But after taking that photo, nothing else happens. We interrupted the shadow man doing his ritual. He scuttled off. We snapped our photo, and I'm just doing some final investigation of the room before we leave. I can see this hole in the wall, which I quite bravely take a photo of, but again, not much going on here. So we can head on out after having unlocked all the secrets and got all of the photos. Overall, I really enjoyed the hotel level. I really enjoyed it. I think it did give me some of those liminal feelings I was looking for. But as with all of these ones, I just want more. I want to spend more time there and have more endless hallways to walk down. But we do have the outside suburb waiting for us next time, which I'm very excited about. But that's about everything for today. So, thank you so much for keeping me company on my rewatch. I hope that you enjoyed it.